What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the MFW show. We're here every Wednesday, 4:30 Pacific Standard Time, give or take 10 to 15 minutes. Sometimes 20, depending on how busy we are. But this week, it's been a very busy week. The holiday season for us is nuts.
Yeah.
We got people in the lobby. I rarely get to sit down in my chair.
Right. Phone
KT's
calls.
going at 110 miles an hour.
We all are. Actually,
Yeah.
just me. Everyone is doing 110.
Val's in there breaking keyboards and everything. She's killing it. She's going hard. She holds it down for us. We don't honestly do not know what we would do without her. But it's very good to see all of you guys. Like I said, you guys are coming in more and more, faster and faster every single week, and we appreciate that. We appreciate you guys sharing the stream.
Right.
So
please,
share it now.
share it,
Now that we're here in the beginning, before we start the show, we got a very cool show for you guys today. We got some new products that we're going to release and talk to you guys about. We also have some announcements, and we're going to talk about what's coming up here for us at MCS.
Right.
So what do you want to start with?
Let's go with the new stuff, the new markers, so that we can show you guys what's going on. You can ask a question about it. We just started on doing a new series for holidays. We do a limited run on the Vortex. I think you guys, we posted some units up last night, so hopefully you can catch some of those. So some 199 markers, the Vortex, trying to get players into the game this holiday. Like I said, we build only limited number of units, so when they're gone, we're not bringing them back. So unless you guys really want them back, we will consider bringing them back, but we're building the series 199. So this is the Assault. It comes with a wrist handguard. The handguard actually split up and lower. You can split it apart. The Delta pack, you can actually turn this and the whole thing comes apart. Pretty cool, compact buttstock. Again, 199. This is one of shoot really great. I think there's a video up on the site too. The next one up, this is the Navy SEAL series. This one has a mock suppressor. Boss, so you can, if you want to do, you can swing. Box charging handle there. This is removable, so you can actually take this off and go short, or add this on and add a little bit element to your build. It's actually pretty cool. And there's a final one there. There's a longer version. That's the Ranger, and it comes in two version. The Ranger version doesn't have the scope, and you have the Ranger Sniper. It has the scope. It's also 199 without the scope and 250 with the scope. Like I said, get new players to come to join the game with these custom build. I mean, limited run build for holidays.
First strike ready. You get all the standard stuff. You can put the lock bolt in here. You can do the rear air capabilities. You can put the UMP trigger frame on here. So we felt like we haven't been given the Vortex enough love, and we have a lot of accessories for the Vortex, and it's about time that we change up some of the builds. So stuff excuse me, we've had in there for a while. So these are great options for, like you said, $199. Like, how do you beat that?
Right.
I mean, you got comparable to the TMC, but you get much more for your money. There's tons more upgradability right out of the box. These are metal handguards, by the way. These are not polymer. The only polymer piece on this gun is actually the buffer tube stock, the stock itself, and then the pistol grip. Everything else is and the mag well. Everything else is all metal components. You get the riser with a right side riser as well, so you can actually put a laser or rangefinder, anything you want on there, and this gives you pretty decent eye relief. This is a multi-position stock here, so even with a mask, you're going to be able to really get behind this optic with a mask on too. So super great deals, and we wanted to kind of start targeting more of the entry-level audience, so you guys out there, my ambassadors, hint can start getting new players in and give them some more options to choose from that's going to be within their price range. I mean, you can't beat that. I mean, honestly, $199 is not going to break the bank, but they get a great entry-level platform that's going to allow it to really grow with them as a player. So kind of give them the upgradability options, like, hey, you can do this with your marker, you can do that with your marker.
There's so much accessories on the Vortex.
Oh yeah.
And what I love about these things, especially on the Tickman build, is that pretty much every store you go to or any field you go to there, someone will know how to work on these markers, and they probably have extra parts that they can swap out for you just in case you have to leak or whatever problem is. There's someone out there would know how to work on them. Just a couple of times we went to games and guys would bring me music markers. I can help them out, but I don't have any parts to kind of fix it for them. So I can fix it, but I don't have the parts to do it, so I can't really do much with them. They bring me T15, has a leaks. I took it apart, but has a a cut O-ring. I can't just any fields, any store. They get parts, and it's quite universal. So you have a BT, parts are compatible. You have Vulcan, parts compatible. All the Tippin series. You have the X7 Classics. You have the Tippin 98 and the TMC now. So a bunch of different markers compatible. Now we have our Tacamo series too. They're all compatible parts. So that's a great thing to have parts in around that you can easily access to. I mean, these things, they're workhorse, but at the same time, when they go down, they do need some little bit of love.
There's honestly over 500 videos online on YouTube on how to work on Tippmann guns, and you should always, take the time to work on it. We have our tech videos under the resources tab on the website, so there's plenty of resources out there for you and the players that you're bringing into the community to learn about the markers that they're using. And these are, like I said, a great entry-level platform, but if you stress to them like this is how you can service it, so you can maintain it, they understand the value a little bit more, and then they get more excited about what they have in front of them. You know what I'm saying? The price point shouldn't necessarily shock somebody. We get a lot of people recently. I spent all day yesterday building up guns. I built about 6 different guns, brand new, from PTR to 4.68s, complete custom configurations, put them up in the lobby. And they come in, they're like,
well, actually full it was empty for a while. Now it's completely filled up. So
people come in and they look at me and KT go out there and they'll be like, oh my gosh, I want this gun, how much is it?
Right.
But when you give them the $1,200 price point, they're like, oh wow, that's discouraging.
Right.
But then you put something like this in front of them, and they see like, wow, I can still get a similar look. But you explain to them the upgradability. A lot of people don't know about MCS markers, especially with the large inventory that we have. We get so many people that, with these special series that I do and that KT and I put up, with like the Bulldog or these other series. They're like, oh, well, that's a completely different gun than the Vortex, right? I'm like, no, it's the same gun, just basically a different build. And they're like, you can do that with the Vortex? A lot of people don't know that. So when you guys are growing the community and if you're promoting our product or giving them suggestions with our product especially, the biggest selling point to let them know is that these markers will grow with you as a player. They'll give you the opportunity to, if you want to put an AK kit on your Vortex, you can do that. But in 3 months, when you get tired of it, you can turn it back into an AR platform if you really want to. So it really it works out really well for a lot of new entry-level players, and they get to see these different things, and they're like, wow, you can do that with a paintball gun. I mean, that's kind of the best way to do it. Timmy Hanley, shout out to you, my friend. Good to see you. EMR Paintball Park, big guy, the head honcho, El Jefe over there. If you guys, like I said, we've talked about it before, if you're on the East Coast and you haven't been to EMR, do it. Make the road trip up there. Tim is probably one of the coolest guys I think I've ever met personally in the paintball industry. He'll take care of you. It's a great field. So shout out to him. We got some other guys, Ivan Aquino, Vinsky and the Beast. Good to see you, man. MagFed Legion's in the house. Dusty, Chris, Stan Dillard's back on. MagFed Jeff, all the way from France. Good to see you. Henry, he just popped in. He's over in Colombia. Good to see you, my friend. We're getting a lot of diversity.
Colombia, you know what? They messaged me earlier. I was so busy. I was supposed to show my new product. I made this new product for Colombia. I can have to do. Maybe I can catch you guys tomorrow. A live chat with you guys tomorrow, so I can show you that new product I've been working on for you guys. And then we'll talk more about it. But yeah.
Henry, no one ever uses my last name. All right, so moving forward, what else we got? Want to talk about our calendar?
Our calendar. Oh boy, this year from this coming month on. I mean from 3 days on. I think we're pretty much packed until like end of the year of 2018. So December 3rd, I'm going to Fog of War. This weekend. It's just 5 days away. Right? Today's Wednesday, so 4 or 5 days away. And then the following week, there is a charity event down south. I think it's Lindung's charity events. I forgot what field is it on, but on the 10th down there, you guys going down there. I'll meet you guys down there. And then that's December, and then we'll head into the holiday season, Christmas and New Year, and that's it. That's gone for 2017. 2018, January, we are going to SHOT Show. So you guys going to Las Vegas SHOT Show. It's one of the biggest shooting outdoor hunting sport show in the world. They got like 50,000, 100,000 people. I mean, it's huge.
It's more than that.
Oh yeah.
The vendors alone, they have like almost 400 vendors, people from all over. But attendees gets up to like 250,000 people. Huge number of people out there. It's madhouse. It's overwhelming.
It's also a good excuse to get out of the house and go to Las Vegas. Yeah. So great food, great scene.
You don't need to give me an excuse to go to Vegas. I'll tell you that right now.
So we're both gonna be there for the entire week. You guys happen to Las Vegas? Give us a shout. Let's meet up and hang out a little bit there. So we're gonna be in the vendor area and the Defense Innovation. So you guys want to check us out? Hit us up at SHOT Show. In February, I think the third week of February, 20-something, we have a paintball extravaganza in Virginia. So you guys want to head up with us up there, say hi. We'll be over there for an entire week as well. It's gonna be. And in March, we have Dominion. You guys can hit us up down there, and SoCal will be down there. In April, we have, what's going in April? Nothing in April, right?
No, we don't have anything in April.
But end of April, the first week,
First week of May.
First week of May, we have 0 Hour in New York. So you guys are gonna see up there on the East Coast. Head up there. We have to consider about doing Super Game this year. So Super Game and 0 Hours actually on the same weekend, same exact same date. So knowing us, we're more than likely gonna put our time into 0 Hour than go in Super Game. But let's see if we can come up with some solution that we can cover that event too. And in May, we have, what's going on in May?
That's it for May.
That's it for May.
We have both of those in May, but we don't know if we're going to be able to.
So we were hoping to have 0 Hour in April like last year, and then Super Game in May, but that's a luck of the draw. In June, I got Oklahoma D-Day. I'm there for an entire week, so I guess you can up there somewhere, hit me up. And then in July, I have Ion Invasion Normandy in Pennsylvania. And we still had Snake Eaters, Kilo 6-9. We have Option End War, and then a bunch of other stuff. So
it'll be the end of the year.
By that time, yeah.
So there's a lot going on this year, this calendar.
Right.
It's hard to believe that we're gonna be able to leave this facility to do that. We got a lot of projects that we're finally finishing up that we're extremely excited to finally announce and release. We're working on a bunch of inventory turnover. So like I said, we got a couple new series of markers coming out for multiple platforms, not just the Vortex. We've got some stuff for the Bolt. I'm going to be working on stuff for some of the for the 468. I think we've been putting so much time and effort into the PTR and a lot of custom builds.
PTR's the newest latest thing, right?
I know.
Put some love into it. I think we just got done with the PTR. We did the PW PTR. We got the Switchblade PTR. Then we have one more that we're gonna build. It's for the bolt action DMR PTR that we just got done. Has a new butt stock too. We're probably gonna show you guys next week and be available for you guys to pick up next week as well. It took us a while, but we got the right build. We want to build unique and customized, relevant. Yes, relevant. Built so that way it can carry on into the future, not just something that can go out of the fashion really quick.
And you guys saw the video that we did with the new handguards and the new stuff that we're going to be bringing in. I mean, me and KT put a lot of time into really researching. I'm always looking at real steel stuff. I call my cop buddies every once in a while, and they got all these ARs and AR-10s and all these different guns that they aren't really beneficial to have in California, but because they're in law enforcement, they can have really cool stuff. So I feed off of them, and we look at what's really out there and relevant. We really want to benefit and from not just what we're doing, but we want you guys to have a marker that people are really like, whoa, Like what is that? Where did you get that from? You know, that kind of thing. Chris Quince, me and you talked about it yesterday, man, about the shipment. Right now we're looking at about 1 to 4 days of processing, and we're only open Monday through Friday. So we have, those processing times, and then depending on the shipping method. If you guys, one thing I want to clarify real quick while we're on this, so we can get this out of the way. If you purchase USPS Priority Express 2-day, that is not an expedited shipping method. That is just a I don't know why they put 2-day. Valerie's called them.
What they do is to differentiate their
Priority Mail and Priority Mail
offering.
Express.
So they do have. It depends, right? It depends on where you're located. It depends on basically biggest factors where you're located. If you are living in off somewhere, not a major city, then that estimate is totally wrong. It could be, you can add 1 to 2 more days to it, but you are in the metro area where next to an airport, a big city, yeah, that estimate is pretty darn close. But sometimes those guys do fail. One time was shipped with a 2-day, even express overnight, and they didn't get there for like about 3 days. So keep in mind that if you need something, seriously, you need by a certain time, certain date, let us know when you place the order. Hey, I need this shipment by this date. I have this event. And if we fail to kind of get it there for you, because delay, will let you know, hey, you know what, if we ship this method, it may not arrive on time. Would you like to do faster or change the shipping method? There's only one company I would that we use United Postal, and we use UPS. UPS is the only one I would trust to be there if you need by tomorrow. Next day air, be there tomorrow. 2-day air, be there in 2 days, right? Next day air, Saturday delivery. 2-day air, Saturday delivery, or 3-day air. Those, UPS is the only one I trust. So, you know what, they said 3 days, it'll be there 3 days, unless they call it act of God, where it says fire or flood or something. Then,
and if they don't get it there in 3 days, UPS is a lot better about giving us, the difference in money back for what they paid for than USPS.
Yeah, it's almost like actually they reimburse the entire shipment. They don't want to charge you for the shipment if they're off. So if you guys need in a hurry, I would suggest that you let us know that you need by a certain date, and when we do ship it out, we're gonna let you know, hey, you know what, it's not gonna make it based on the time frame that we have. And at the same time, we put more attention to it, and we'll get it out for you sooner, and put more focus on, more prioritize those requests, and as opposed to kind of just hit the button and get it out like any other package.
And we're, like I said, if you really need something in a specific amount of time, make sure you just put it in the special instructions box, and we'll do our best to get it to meet that deadline.
Right.
Make sure it's kind of realistic though. Like, don't order it the night before and say you need it by Friday, and you live in New Jersey, and you paid for $5 flat rate shipping. Right. So that's
the chances are it's not going to get there.
Yeah. Even if we get it out the same day, it's just you're looking at about a 5-day travel time. But USPS, the 2-day method, that's not the expedited one, is not guaranteed, unfortunately, and they do say that on the USPS website. So just keep that in mind. It's
an estimate.
It's an estimated time. So just wanted to let you guys know that. So Chris Quince, if you need something in a specific amount of time, just like I said, put it in the special instructions box, and we'll do it our best. Or message me, bud. You have me on Facebook too. So
on the $5 shipping, guys, it's a lot of question asking how long does it take to get to you. Well, 3 factors. Right? First, depends on where you are. Are you right down the street from us, or you are across the country 3,000 miles away? That's first. Number 2 is what you're ordering. Are you ordering the screws that we can just put an envelope for you and first class it out, or you ordering? So based on that fact, we decide what is the best, the most economic way to get the shipment out to you. So again, if you need the product in a certain time, let us know. Just put in a comment box, say I need this for an event next week, so that way we can time it properly and get it out for you. Yeah?
Yep. All right. Timmy Hanley, I saw that if you got some MagFed events, just text me so we can help promote that, Tim, over at EMR. We definitely want to be involved with that.
Tim, there's a calendar on the site. You go to the top right corner. There's an event. You click on that. You can just add in the event, and then we can catch it right there, and we can help you promote that. The calendar's open for everyone. If you're not an admin or you're not an ambassador, you're just gonna go into a queue and we just approve it after we verify. We don't just have anybody just post stuff up there that we don't double check. If you're an ambassador, you guys know who you are. You just post them up and it go live right away. So make sure you double check your information before you go live. Post it up.
Chris Quince, I wish we could open a store on the East Coast, but Timothy Brooks, who's in this chat, is actually has a mobile store that he's going to be opening up here very shortly. So we will, for you guys on the East Coast, Timothy Brooks is going to be the guy you guys want to reach out to for our product. He's still working on what he can do with the, what do you call it? The inventory, but he can usually get whatever you need from us, and he can, hopefully that will help with the processing times a little bit too.
Well, I think the simplest thing, just message him and let him know what you're looking for, and then we'll help him as well, get an idea of what you want, and then he can get for you, meet you in an event, and then you can pick up an event. It will help. Yeah.
Austin Coco, I didn't eat lunch today, so literally, this is my lunch. Peanuts.
Lunch in a bag.
Lunch in a bag. It's good to go.
Since last week, before Thanksgiving, and this week we just kind of run her in 10 nonstop. And we don't walk around warehouse anymore. We just sprint.
Exactly.
Save a few seconds there.
Let's see here. MCS Ambassador T-shirts. We've been messing with some designs, but like I said, it's been so busy, we have not been able to finalize a couple of those things. So we will probably get those, I would say, by the end of this year. We'll try to build something up or design something so we can, because we do need to have a new ambassador shirt.
We've been meaning to. Right now, the first printer we did, we're meaning to get. We want to make one that's kind of make you be proud wearing it, not just kind of just slap a logo on or just a text on. Here you go. Something that's unique, something that stand out, something that we all be proud of when we have it on. Yeah. So, well, you did post something up, right? We'll get anywhere with that?
A poll, yeah.
A poll, okay.
Yeah. For those of you guys that are in the ambassador group on Facebook, if you are an ambassador and you're not in that group, you need to be. So if any of you ambassadors are in there and that are in here watching the show, excuse me, but you're not in the group, ask an ambassador to invite you in, and then you can get into that group. And I put up a poll of what you guys would be looking for. We got a lot of great ideas. A lot of crazy ideas, but we got a lot of good ones. So we will definitely take that into account when we design the new shirts. But like I said, we want to do something that's very distinguishable. So when you guys have, when you guys are out in the field and people see not just your tent or your flags or whatever, but they see and they know who you are, and that kind of it gives it a little bit more credibility and more value.
That's right.
Thing, so.
Not just a shirt that has the logo on it. It's not enough. We want something that kind of unique, something you'd be proud of wearing. So, and
something new for us too. I mean, KT's been designing a lot of the new shirts and stuff, and they've been a hit. I mean, a lot of people like them. And
the new ones are really nice.
Yeah. So I mean, we definitely want to move forward with that in the future. We want to bring back the AppHat stuff. There's a lot of stuff that we want to do, but we've been so adamant about the shape projectile project, and then of course the all the stuff that we have day to day here that we've been very, very busy. So we will get back to that and back on track. Auction today. I forgot about
auction today. I'm thinking of just auction one of these 3 guns we have on the table.
All right.
Or if you guys up for it, we do all 3 of them in one auction.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
He's feeling jolly.
Shipping gonna be a little hectic, but
Santa Claus, get out of here.
So I guess up for it, we can do 3 guns auction or 1 gun auction. So let us know.
All right, 3 or 1.
3 or 1.
3 or 1. 3 or 1. Here we go. Give us
some direction.
Give us some direction here, so we can start it.
I'm ready.
'Tis the season. That's right, Larry. Santa's gonna be pissed at you in this one. This got
3 guns.
This just got KT on the 6 shotguns. Oh man, Nightmare, are you gonna auction off your old 468?
Oh man,
you should do that on his channel.
You should.
That'd be fun. Good.
You need to get that magwell engraved with your logo on it and autograph, and then you can auction it off.
Yeah. All right, let's do 3 guns.
3 guns to this, guys. So you guys may auction for 3 guns. So you have your Vortex Assault.
So when you put your bid, put the marker that you're bidding on. Right? Is that how you want to do it?
I actually want to do the winner takes all 3 guns.
The winner takes all 3 guns. Wow. For real?
That's what I'm shooting for.
I quit.
So
all right.
Okay, so let them have a vote. If you guys want to do 3 independent auction, or you want to do 3 in 1. So the winner takes all 3, or 3 winners, 1 each. So make your.
I think they're gonna do the 3 for 1 right now.
Hey, your choice. 3 for 1 or.
Yeah, sorry, Santa. We're both on the naughty list for this one. All right, guys. So it's 3 for 1. So we'll start the auction off at $100.
Okay.
Increments of 10.
All right.
So.
Ouch. So 3. First one. This is the SEALs team, Vortex. This right here is Assault Vortex, and that right there
is your Sniper Vortex. It's a longer barrel. The suppressor doesn't go all the way through, but we shot this yesterday in the video. It's up on the YouTube channel, and you'll be able to. It doesn't impede on the projectile at all. First strike ready. All 3 of the guns.
All 3 first strike ready.
You'll get 1 mag or 2 mags apiece, and this one has a. This is a 3x9 by 40.
32.
Scope. No,
3 by 9 by 32. 40?
Yeah,
wow.
40.
Okay.
Yeah, 40. And it has the what do you call that?
Elevation
reticle on it, so you'll be able to really adjust for decent. You probably want to put an optimizer on it, but for up to probably 50 yards, you'll be good with this optic here, and then the new buttstock, of course. So let's do it. Survival of the fittest.
So again, this, if you guys if you get offline, you go to the site and you click on new products, you can see each one of these markers on the site, and you can see the price that's on there, and you can also see the gun shooting. So these are actually really an awesome for like a loner or a fleet. Oh man, this is the ultimate loner fleet you can have. Keep in mind, all these are metal. Not the only 3 part actually is the magwell, the trigger frame, and the buttstock. Those are polymer, but the rest just full complete 100% metal. This actual flip up sight, removable muzzle brake right there. This little bad boy here actually is really interesting. There are a few things we love about this. Is the
reset. So
nice about it, you can actually take this little guy off, and you can replace this like with a muzzle brake. Say like borrow this little guy here. All this kind of flip flop, you can just swap it around. So you borrow this little guy, you bring it over here. Not the right muzzle brake for it, but the idea is that they are interchangeable. All the parts here are interchangeable. You can get a smaller silencer, you can recess a little bit, but there you go, you get a little bit shorty going on. And you want to swap this around. I don't know if this is going to reach, but yeah, it does reach, huh? So.
Oh, nice. I didn't even know that.
Oh, yeah.
So you can probably add it to that one.
Absolutely. I mean, like I said, they use the same thread. All these using the 22mm threads. You can actually just move it around, and then you can just create yourself a different look for different ones. So you say you have these 3 markers, and these are your roles. So you get your CQB game. Okay, you know what? I'm doing CQB now. Go in there. So rock. Take some player off. Do your mid range, your assault. Boom, boom, boom. Take some player off. Okay, gonna change my roll to a sniper roll. Get the scope ready, and you actually the height on this we actually put in put in like a 2-inch riser on it, so you can put your face right through and you can look and aim. So you don't have to kind of worry about your goggles. You can just kind of. Right now, the top is Michael for 360.
Oh, Bradley Odell just joined us from Maritime Milsim Show. What's going on, buddy? So 3 markers for the price of 1 is what you're auctioning, what you're bidding on right now. So we're at 360, and the winner is going to get all 3 markers here. So that's a the first of its kind here at MCS, and you're lucky he's the owner, or he'd be fired for sure. So yeah, these are great for a loaner fleet. Update on USPN. Michael Grabato and the guys over at MagFed Legion are hosting a game on USPN next weekend, December 10th. USPN is the field that we're actually going to be building the first of its kind MagFed only field. It's going to have kill houses style type of bunkers, so actual buildings that you have to go in, rooms of different floor plans, a school, a marketplace, a commercial building, and there's going to be roads connecting it all. So it's a very, very large field. It's located in Hollister, California. It's called USPN Paintball Park. It's going to be amazing. We are very, very excited to be partnering up with the guys over there. Mike, the owner, is a great, great guy. He came in. But he finally came in, and we got to talk to him about what we do and the capabilities of a field like that he has. And he just was like, what the hell have I been doing?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we're very, very excited. We're very honored to work with him and put together this field. It's going to be great. We've been here for almost 5 years, and we've never had a home field, and we finally will have someone.
Shame on us.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
You have a pro shop, and then of course the field over there too.
Right.
So it'll be open for large scale scenarios. We're going to be running TCG through there, which stands for Tactical Combat Games, and you guys are going to start seeing a lot more of that. We have a big announcement here in the future that we're going to announce to you guys here. But it's going to be a place for anyone locally or passing through in the California area, especially the Bay Area, to head on over to. So.
And this week, Sunday, Fog of War, you guys are in the West Coast somewhere, up north here. Go to the event. It's gonna be
West Coast Paintball Park, yeah.
Right, yeah. So I'll be there. Got some stuff out there too. So you want to hit up? I'll see you guys out there.
Yeah, it's gonna be. We're finally we're setting the foundation for what we're about to be doing here, and we'll let you guys know a little bit more about that as we get more information. But we're kind of setting the foundation. We're starting to reach out, and our local fields and fields even an hour or two above us here are calling us, and they're wanting to work on MagFed.
Right.
So we know that MagFed is definitely growing here in California. We're very excited to be a part of a lot of the field's success. The next field that I'm working with is Santa Clara Paintball.
Oh yeah.
At Santa Clara Fairgrounds, we are working on something that
that's the closest field to us.
Yeah.
They're about 30 minutes,
25, 30 minutes away.
So that's an excellent venue for us to actually support and grow the sports and have a little more more regular event, like most weekly or bi-weekly or something like that.
Yeah, that's our goal. So USPN, we're looking to offer MagFed almost every weekend. I don't think he's gonna put a cap on it, and we're looking to hopefully, depending on what the designation for Operation Enwar is, it may be a great place for us to host that, or a team to come in and host it at that park, since it's going to be large enough for a lot of players, and also vehicles and everything. So we're very, very excited about USPN.
So just to recap, guys, you guys are bidding for the 3 markers. Okay, these are great for I would say these are great for gifts for the holidays. So you guys are bidding for 3 markers, 3-in-1. So the winner gets all 3 markers. This is the assault markers. This is the SEALs team, and that's the sniper. So all 3 markers up for grab. Winner takes all.
Winner takes all.
Right now, Michael Grado is the top bidder at $360.
All bids closed. You didn't make that call, Michael. New products that we're going to be releasing over the next couple weeks. They're already done. They're ready to be put up on the site, but we're gonna pump the brakes. We've released quite a few products for the past couple weeks, like almost 8 weeks in a row.
Right.
In 2 months, we've been releasing a new product every week on the show. The PDW stocks are out. There's a couple options now. We have a couple other stocks, hint, that we're going to be releasing that we think you guys are going to like.
Right.
And then any updates on the projects, because we haven't got one question about anything.
About new product?
Did anyone ask about the Hydra or anything else?
Oh, that's good. We've been pitching.
You like it.
Yeah.
There we go.
Some updates, right? So I think my focus has been lately is actually on a shape projectile. Ever since the ASTM kind of went through with for first strike, we actually wrap up the engine a little bit more, and we to speed up the process. So I'm hoping to have something for you guys in the next couple weeks to shoot it, show more shooting demos, and then kind of announce who's going to get a bag or box of it, so you can shoot them, test them out for the coming months. So I'm looking at, I think December will be the month for us to kind of have that in our hands, shoot it, kind of show you more. It's gonna be crazy holiday for us this year. That's on the ship projectile. Tornado mold being made. Like I said, we have. It's just a matter of tooling. So once a tool and they actually cut into the steel block and make all the shape and geometry of the body. After that, they can inject alloy into those cavities, and we can start making them. I'm hoping about next, if not December, definitely January, we would have a fully working pre-production version, and we guys can show. By that time, we're gonna show you guys how it looks, how it functions. In the meantime, like I said, we just have prototype units that we 3D print, and it's not good enough for us to show you. We need to show you the full functionality of it, so you can see how it works. And check it out.
Jared Hall, the pistol. Yes, Omar's working on the pistol, and we'll update you guys more on that. Omar's got it right now, and he's working on it solely. Right now, like you said, the shape projectile, the Tornado, or the Priority, those are going to be probably coming out first before that product anyway. So, excuse me, the Hydra. The Hydra is pretty much,
the Hydra, it's pretty much done. Like I said, there are a couple of features we have to figure it out to finalize. So like the way, like I said, our situation right now is the Hydra is only 1/2. What we do is only 1/2 the magazine. We have to make two sides work together convert into a single tower. So that's has a little more complexity than what's out there. I know you guys have seen a couple of units out there that people made. I don't know what the person name is. Make the single tower version, kind of like a Nerf magazine.
Oh, Greg Davis.
Greg Davis, yeah.
Customs or whatever his company name.
I don't know how it works, and I don't know how it's going to be like. But he has a single version, kind of straight feed up. Ours is a little bit different. You have two independent mag, and then you can convert them to one with a change for the tower. So it's we want to make a better product, add a little more feature to it, take our time. I know there are other players in the industry that kind of ahead of us right now releasing. We're not going to chase after releasing without making good product.
Right.
We know that it's the best product with the best design, that's the most reliable, has the most function to it, will be the one for the industry. So we're not trying to kind of rush through the process. We did in the past where we kind of just release stuff that we were not ready. We're not going to make that same mistake. So we're going to take our time to do it right.
It'll be worth it, guys.
Right.
Just keep that in mind. Let's see here. 31 guns in 31 days.
Right.
We still have tickets available, so you're purchasing a $25 off coupon that enters you into the raffle for free. And basically, what we're going to be doing is starting December 1st. That's this Friday. The first marker that's being given away.
This Friday.
Or raffle.
Woo.
Yeah. Raffled off is the Mark II tactical shotgun. If you guys want to see more playing footage and action of that, check out Dusty Hatfield's and Michael Grabato's video. He just posted it today of some gameplay. That unit is so awesome. It's probably one of the coolest things that I've seen. We will be going live, or I will be going live every morning from December 1st to December 31st. Yeah,
every
before
morning,
noon, for sure.
Still in the morning.
I might just do it like right when I get in the office, and then on the weekends I'll do it at the same time. That way you guys can come back to the Facebook page. You guys visit the MCS page, what you're watching us on right now, and you'll be able to watch that live stream. The title of the video will be the day of the auction, and I'll put the winner's name, and then that way you'll know. You can respond to the message, or you can message us directly, and we'll get you out. Make sure all the information is correct, and we'll ship out the marker to you.
Right.
Shipping is not included, so there will be an invoice for shipping depending on where you're located. That's just because we have international people participating in this event. So if you do not respond to the winning or to you winning the raffle for that day, we will announce another winner the following day for the missed day. Okay, that makes sense. So make sure that you guys are going to be checking the Facebook page and moving forward with that. Okay, so make sure you're checking your email, because you will be sent an email through the system, and then also make sure you check out the Facebook page to see the winner first.
All right, so some people are asking about the auction. So we actually auction 3 markers, or 3 in 1. So the winner takes actually all 3 markers. So you have your Vortex Assault. All the handguards are metal, the aluminum. This is the Vortex SEALs team, MP5 kind of look. And then you have your Vortex Sniper. All 3 markers, winner takes all 3 of them.
So it's at 410 right now.
Right.
You're, like I said, you're bidding one bid for all 3 markers. So
yes.
It's a hell of a deal. We just released this last night. We just did the video, so it'll be up there. If you're Jeremy Gregorish, if your ticket is pulled and you win, it's not put back in there. It will be removed. So you can purchase as many of the coupons as you want until we reach that 1,000 ticket limit, or until January 1st. So you guys can still buy tickets throughout the month of December, and you can buy as many as you want until we reach that limit. And once we reach the limit, we will turn off sales, and then it'll just be drawing from it every day. So yeah, let's see here. Timothy Johnson, stop playing with these toys. Hey, I got real guns too, but you can't shoot those at another human being, unfortunately, and still live to tell the tale, unfortunately. So this is a great hobby for people who like to train and stuff like that, man. It's not just collector stuff. It's
we're
also
kids,
a little cheaper.
Man. We're kids.
Yeah,
we didn't grow up.
John Miles, can you remove the buttstock from the MK Mark Tactical to make it into a zombie hunter? Yes, you have to buy the actual pistol grip, which is available.
Well, you don't have to. It has a castle nut back there. You just take the castle nut off along with your buffer tube, and off you go. Pretty much of a story.
True.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's actually better that way. That way you can use your own pistol grip and make it kind of comfortable to your grip size.
Right.
I think Brian was asking for ship round. What quantity do we have? We are working on packaging right now. So once we have figured out how we want to do it, we'll let you know. So right now, 100, 200, 300, 400, we're kind of still figuring out the best way to do it. It's not just about getting guys figure out the quantity of what's inside the package, but the logistics. So figure out the size of the package, the shape of the package, how the rounds are being shipped to. That's also a critical factor that we're looking at. We don't want just throw in a box and then ship it out, and then you have a broken one and you call us and we're be.
We don't want to ship you one round replacement. Okay, that's what he's trying to say. We do not want to have to ship a 1 round replacement.
Or having a bulky box and then increase the girth of the package. Then of course it increases shipping costs, and you have to pay more. And then we have a $5 flat rate, and so you have to figure that out too. So.
Oh man, the last time I heard the word girth, I was with my doctor.
Hey, but that's an actual, logistic term,
I don't think UPS is using the word girth.
They do use girth.
Do they really?
They do.
Oh man,
girth is an actual term.
I couldn't have a serious conversation throwing that word around for sure. Oh yeah, so Timothy Johnson. Yeah, I'm a kid, dude. Honestly, obviously. Let's see here. Also, with those shotguns, guys, you can use 870 handguards and all those things stocks and all those products are compatible with those Mark II shotguns. So you can really deck them out to whatever you want. They have tube extensions now, where you can put 7+1 in the chamber, which is really freaking cool. Let's see, what else can you do with those? There's a bunch of accessories on evike.com that you can get for those 870 shotguns. They're releasing a bunch of new stuff now, so you can you can move through that, John Miles. Oh, that's good. That's good old family fun right there. So yeah, those 870 shotguns. There's tons of customizability there. I mean, look at Dusty Hatfield. This is still the coolest shotgun that I've seen so far. I've been wanting to build something, but it's just it's not worth it. So let's see here.
Fog of War. Joseph Rojas is in the house. Yes, so he's mentioning about the Fog of War event I was talking about earlier on the show. It's on the West Coast. It's up near Modesto. You guys know what it is if you're on the West Coast. So that's where it is. Check it out if you guys gonna go out there. I'll be out there on Sunday early in the morning, and I'll bring some stuff out you guys to look at, and have some new product that I'll bring it out. You guys be the first to see them at the event this weekend.
One thing I wanted to address, recently there was a video that came out about the PPQ, and obviously there was a lot of people who saw that video who do not know a lot about it. The people who did the video did not do a lot of research regarding that product. So if you know what video I'm talking about, and you're looking for people to have received some type of information about like the magazines or the marker being fragile and all this other stuff, that is not that's not entirely true. So also the velocity and all that stuff, I've done a video on that. We did quite a few videos explaining a lot of these misconceptions about the PPQ. So one of the big ones was, can I adjust the velocity? And no, you cannot. There is no velocity adjustment on the pistol. But depending on the 12-gram CO2s that you use, after about the 4th or 5th shot,
I would say, I'd say like about after a mag.
After a mag, let's say, just to be safe, it will drop below field legal limit, and it will stay there for until about 8 magazines.
Right.
So I do not know where a lot of these people are getting their information. I mean, I have tested at least 12 units from.
We shoot dozens.
All these. I have multiple customers out there. The first CO2 you put in and the first couple shots, yes, they will be high velocity. But if you just dry fire the marker, 5 to 8 shots, which is what a mag is, you can reload it, and the next shot, I guarantee you, will be below 280 FPS. So if you're worried about your field not allowing it, you need to talk to your field owner about it. But most field owners that we've spoken to here
almost
locally,
every field that we went to, they're all good with that. We were
fine.
at Glider Sport. He actually has pistol out there for sale, and so he's good with that. We were at USPN. We were shooting that 2 weeks ago. He loved it. He's fine with that. And we were, I think, pretty sure West Coast and some other places were also there's no problem. So
yeah,
like I said, it's a 8 shooter, right? Only 8 shots. So they're not.
It's a secondary.
Yeah,
it's a secondary, guys. No, we're not promoting this product or anyone that makes it.
Right.
Anyone else is selling it. It's not a primary type of platform. There's no extended mags. There's no drum mags. There's no nothing.
Right.
This is a secondary platform to get you out of a jam, and it's $179.
Right.
Like, you know, the mags are expensive. Yes, we'll agree with you on that one. But the redesign of this product, if you saw what the APS P99 was, you would be like, wow, that is why.
Yeah.
Everything that could go wrong and that will go wrong with that pistol is in the magazine. The rebuild kits are going to be coming here available, and we will. I don't know. Are we going to bring in the rebuild kits?
Of course, absolutely.
They will be available, and they're going to be $22 retail.
Right.
And you just rebuild the mag with the miscellaneous O-rings and everything. Like I said, I'd rather have a pistol where you're looking at the actual shell. It's just a shell. There's nothing in there cosmetically that's going to really affect the marker in any way, shape, or form that would need to be replaced unless you smash it or anything like that.
Right.
But everything is in the magazine. Stan Dillard, there's no spring to modify in that pistol.
For what?
Hammer for the PPQ.
For velocity?
Yeah.
No. Well, actually, yes and no. If you are a gunsmith and a really good one, you can actually take it out and modify the spring.
Yeah, but what spring? There's
The
no
hammer spring. The hammer spring. The spring that strikes the hammer.
Oh.
You can actually, a good gunsmith, like I said, if you're a good one, you can actually go in there and do it yourself. Cut a spring or two off, and it's a torsion spring, of course. So you can modify the torsion spring to.
Yeah, but the hammer is what in the magazine is what releases the air.
The hammer is on the frame, right?
No, it's on the magazine.
No, on the magazine is the valve. It has a little pin valve, and the hammer on the frame itself will hit that valve.
Yeah, to release the air, and it
Exactly.
fires directly from the magazine.
Exactly. So if you reduce down the tension of the hammer hitting it, so the hammer hitting it based on the strength of that torsion spring, so it's kind of locked back and whack forward, right? So you reduce down the tension of that spring, which means you are hitting it less of a strength, and that strength will be reduced when it hit the pin, and therefore less air will escape from the magazine, and therefore you reduce it down. But like it's got to be a pretty good one to do it. I'm very sure it can be done. You just got to play around with it.
Yeah, like I said, I haven't talked to a field owner, and that's not just here in California. I've talked to multiple around the state or around the country about this product that have called in and asked questions, and none of them have been like, "Yeah, it's not a big deal." I mean, they're not going to make money off you with the paint, but they know you're not going to be shooting 1,000 rounds to make money off of you anyway.
Right.
So that's their biggest concern. It's not about insurance or velocity or anything like that. Like the people who have the PPQs, and we've sold a lot of them, like capital ALOT, a lot. None of them have ever complained and be like, "Oh, I shot somebody," and they start crying.
It's a solid product. I think the number of units that we shipped out and compared to number of calls we got in, we got 0 calls about how
issues or
no issues.
Need to return it.
Exactly.
I haven't received one yet.
No,
so
it's a solid one. It's one of the best paintball product that we ever put on a catalog. Pretty much one of the best. So. Like I said, just the fact that the air is in the magazine, it leaks. You take it out, put another one in the action. You take the one that you have that's leaking, take it home, take a couple of screws, oil, put it back, and off you go again. It's just that simple. So, well, I hopefully that you guys have a chance to check it out at the event or borrow from somebody. Just shoot a few rounds so you like it. Like I don't advocate just go buy stuff that you don't know. Buy stuff that you do.
Yeah, I mean, test it. I mean, there's plenty of videos on our YouTube channel that are gonna. We went through everything. We tested the product. We gave you a no bull assessment of it. I mean, it's not something that we make, but we are standing behind it. We work very closely with Elite Force and Cliff over there, and I believe in that product. I mean, he did a great job on it.
It's a solid product. It has that magazine when you drop it breaks or it bent, but you know what? Anything you drop in a break, your iPhone, your $1,000 iPhone, drop it, crack the screen. That's $100.
The chances of I mean, like the chances of you dropping the mag anyway and it breaking the first time you drop it is very slim.
Yeah.
I mean, and on top of that, we're talking about a concrete floor. I dropped it on grass. I threw it in wood chips. I threw it like on the side of the sidewalk. Nothing happened to it. All I did was scrape it up. So.
It's a rock solid product, and
Yeah.
you got a lot of support behind it. You have any problem, you send to us, we'll take care of it. If not, send to the manufacturer, and they'll take care of it. So you get 110% support behind the product. All right. So we got 134. Okay, let's 530. I'm sorry, 534. Let's do 6 more minutes on the auction. Let's review really quick, and once we're done with that, and Felix, you might take the 3 guns, brother. All right, so here you go. So you get 3 guns. We're auctioning. So winner takes all 3. This is the Vortex Assault, and then you get your Vortex SEALs team, MP5 base, AR base, and then you get your Vortex sniper, come the scope, ample amount of clearance for you to kind of put your mask through, like a 3-in-1. You can take any mission you want. You do CQB, grab your CQB rifle. You do an open range. You want to take them shot, first strike ready. This is your setup right here. So 3-in-1. You guys have about 5 minutes left. To
5:40. We'll go ahead and end that up.
We'll
So,
5 end at
5:35.
5:35.
Let's see here. I saw Brian Avery. Someone asked us this question last week about the Max Tac promoting a 50 cal shape projectile and that. He's actually shown that product over 3 years ago, and nothing really came of it. So, I mean, there's not really much to comment or speculate about it. I mean, it's there's really no news outside of what was posted, that one photo, and nothing, no other media material has came about with that. So
it's kind of tough to do 50 cal.
Yeah.
I would say 50 cal is almost as close as to 43 cal, just a little bit more. And we've been doing 43 cal for almost 20 years. That's how we started doing 43 cal. And trust me, I shoot a lot of 43 cal. The RAM system was 43 cal, and subsequently we have the T16 that shoot 43 cal. After like about 60 feet, you cannot maintain that trajectory. If you put any more energy behind the rounds, it'll curve.
he has 50 cal shape projectiles on his desk right now because somebody had sent it to him for testing and thought about it. I mean, it's just you're now talking about. I mean, 50 cal right now. You think about its purpose: low impact paintball. It's for kids to get in and learn about a product, Splatmaster product, the JT, little plastic guns. For them to work, I mean, the marker that they showcased, I mean, that's great. Blowback, closed bolt system, that's really cool. But your projectile, the air efficiency, all that stuff now will come into play with an internal system like that. And we've learned the hard way with 43 cal valve systems. The RAP4 Mets. Yeah. Those rifles.
Now, not to say we're gonna beat down the 43 cal on what MaxTac's doing. Not that we're not saying it's cool in that way doing. However, in our assessment as far as the growth of it, it's kind of hard. We did the 43 cal. It didn't really get much because there's not enough support behind it, and there's not enough player behind it. You can't really compete the smaller projectile with big projectiles.
Yeah.
It's not possible. I mean, we know. You cannot put enough energy behind it. Impact's not great. There's no variety. I mean, unless back when I think 10 years ago when GI first formed and they were launching 50 cal series, they have that F15 or something like that. It was a MagFed markers. They never used it as a MagFed. They sold as a hopper marker. But at that point, I thought that the entire industry was going to jump in and make inexpensive markers like $50 to $100 marker. That would be a good transition when you have inexpensive enough product and enough variety. Then it will be like a good transition, and you get everybody to support it. But they come out, it's like $200. They have like one model, and then they have some speedball version, 50 cal version markers, and we're still you can't get anywhere with that.
I just don't see MaxTac is the only one that's putting this into 50 cal. I mean, we don't have any intention for 50 cal. I know that First Strike's probably not going to touch that, Milsig, etc. So I mean, unless he's going to come out with a variety of like 5 different guns to choose from, I don't see people turning in their 68 caliber.
I would say sub $100 for something people, you know what, just try to see if it works or not. Then if it doesn't work, just toss it and just reuse paperweight. That's it. And I don't see people investing with more than $200 to test it out. I think under sub $100 to just, hey, you know, let me try that. It works great, then I'll invest in some more. But doesn't work great, then just stop. Yeah.
Someone asked about carrying replacement parts for the PPQs. Yes, we will have like rebuild kits and things like that. As far as like miscellaneous replacement parts, we won't be carrying everything for the pistol. We'll probably carry the most basic stuff. So if you need anything more than that,
I think you don't need anything more than that.
I mean, if you're breaking stuff at like the mag release, the slide release or anything like that, that's really hard to do, and you might want to contact them directly for parts and things like that. There's more specific ones, but rebuild kits, we will have them when they're available. So let's see, we're at 540 right now. Congratulations, Felix Gonzalez. All 3 markers, my friend. Go ahead and message me, and we'll get you squared away there. Joseph Cunningham, what's up, buddy? D-Day in Oklahoma is in June.
Danny, you're a little bit late, buddy.
Yeah, Danny. Unfortunately, that 540, it's out there.
Yeah.
D-Day's in June, right?
D-Day's in June.
Yeah.
It's in the first weekend of June. I believe this year's 9, 10, 11, 12, something like that. So check them out. Oklahoma D-Day. You go to ddayadventurepark.com and you can find information there. If you are going, go on. If you're not playing there the entire week, I would suggest be there on Thursday. Thursday, play Friday and Saturday, and head home on Sunday. If you have short time, I mean, those are 2 days that it's the best for it. On the Felix, 540.
No, 540 the time, Felix.
Yeah.
You won, buddy. You just messaged me. Someone brought something up about replacement parts. Oh, Ian Gelflin. Replacement parts for the bolts. We have all of the parts for our markers located in the parts section under products.
And if there's a part that you need and it's not on there, just message us.
Yeah.
And we'll get it for you. Especially if you do an order, just put in a comment box you need a certain part and we'll add it in for you.
All right. You got anything else?
That is all, guys. Again, thank you for enjoying this.
For joining us every Wednesday. Honestly, it means a lot to us, and this is literally recently the only time that we actually get to sit down and kind of relax for a second. And it's really good to see all you guys. I wish I could. I wish you guys were local so I could see you guys more often. It's really cool to hang out with you guys and answer your question, and really for what you guys do to support us. It's a lot. It's motivation for me and KT, and it's also it's the driving force behind a lot of the stuff that this guy works on, and a lot of stuff that I work on as far as builds and things like that. So we appreciate it. We appreciate everything that you guys do for MagFed. Without you guys, we wouldn't be here, and the sport wouldn't be growing the way that it is.
Right.
So we do encourage each one of you guys to play nicely with others. We're a little, getting to travel to these different fields and meeting a lot of you guys in the teams. We get a little spoiled, and one thing that we're trying to do. Not just for our guns, but universally for everybody, and that's really what's going to help grow not just our company but the community as a whole. So we appreciate everything that you guys do for us.
Thank you, guys. Julio Anders, it's when we're talking about 540 is the time that the auction ends, so the winning bid is actually 410. Just to clarify for the take off line here. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you for watching. See you guys next week, and see you out in the field. Take care.